Get ready to scream. Ah! Citizens of Stinktopia, how are you guys doing? It's been a full week since I posted. What are you gonna do about it? Also, new camera alert. I got a new phone and I'm testing out if I like the camera for videos. So that's really fun. It was my first new phone in 5 years. I went from a Google Pixel 3a XL to a Google Pixel 7. So we're making moves, ladies. Also, there's a humidifier going in the background. And if any of you want to make comments about my humidifier, literally log off. Log off because it's getting hard in Midwest summer, okay? Temperatures are fluctuating and my eyes are burning, my throat hurts, my nose clogs. There's just so much phlegm in me. Now this is just getting way too personal for what I want. But yeah, there's a humidifier going on in the background, so deal with it because I want to breathe and be able to talk and not, like have to be sniffling every 16 seconds on the dot. Oddly specific, but let's get into what today's video is about. Screaming at concerts. Now, I'm not a frequent concert goer. My dad is. He loves a concert. It's like his love language, okay? But I've been to 4 concerts in my day. I've been to Avril Lavigne, which I think I talked about last video with my record collection. But yeah, I saw Avril Lavigne right before COVID happened, and then I didn't really go to concerts for a while because, well, we know the events of which took place. But then I went to Phoebe Bridgers. That was my, like, that concert changed my freaking life, guys. Yeah, that was a really good concert. I saw her up in Milwaukee and on like the Summerfest fairgrounds. It was a graduation present from my sister. Thanks, bestie. But yeah, and then just this summer I went to Theo Katzman with a couple of my friends. That was, I don't know, in some theater in Chicago. And then just at the end of last month, which was June, in case you don't know which month it is right now, but end of last month, I went to Reset in Chicago and saw Barty Strange, Dijon, and then Claro and Boy Genius. But yeah, so I have some concert experience. I think I can talk on the fact. But yeah, I just honestly, I'm seeing this trend occurring, especially in midst of the Eras tour, that people are just screaming and yelling and quite honestly, being kind of disrespectful. But we'll get into more of the nuance of that within the video. We're gonna watch some TikToks of this case, and I'm just gonna talk and ramble and rant about my thoughts and feelings on the situation. Now, what are my thoughts and feelings about screaming at concerts? Mixed emotions. Because, I mean, you can cheer, you can sing. Yes, I mean, I was cheering and singing at Boy Genius and Claro and honestly all of the concerts I've been to. Because that's the environment for it. You know, you're seeing someone that you hopefully really like. I mean, I don't know why would you. Well, I didn't really know Theo Katzman before the concert, but also his opener was really good. I can't remember his name, but that's besides the point of today. But not really in any of these situations that have occurred to me of any concert I've been to has someone or multiple people just like yelled or sung so loud that you couldn't even hear the headliner. I mean, people talk really loud during openers, which is a whole other thing that I think is extremely disrespectful because, like, they're also artists. Like, they deserve your respect, but that's the least of my worries here today. We can talk about that topic for another day. But I do think you're in a public area, yes, everyone is there to see the person you are also seeing. And I think you have to remember, like, yes, you paid for this experience and you can, frankly, kind of just do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you have to realize people also paid for this experience. They're not going there to hear you scream Taylor Swift lyrics. Like, they want to hear Taylor Swift sing. But let's get into some videos. I actually haven't pulled up any. We're just going to look through some.
$3,000 for front row tickets to hear this chick screaming the whole concert.
We don't need to listen to Taylor Swift together, but I think the concerts, first of all, $3,000 for a concert, insane. Let's just get that out of the way. Whoops, just dropped a thing of sticky notes. Okay, there's a lot of back and forth in the comments between, like, you're at a concert, which, yes, you're at a concert, but also, like, you're there to hear this performer, not the people in the crowd. Of course, you're going to hear people singing. Like, I'm sure in a couple of, like, videos I took at Claro or Boy Genius, like, you could probably hear other people, which is normal. You're at a concert, people are going to sing along. I was singing along. Like, I'm not just going to stand there and be like, wow, I'm seeing my favorite bands in the world, and I'm just going to stand here. Like, But there's also people being like, if you spend $3,000, you are not screaming, you wasted it. But also, like, you don't have to scream to have a good time. Like, yes, sing to enjoy yourself, sing along, whatever. But I think you have to be respectful of those around you. You don't want to spend your whole concert just hearing some person basically, like, sobbing, screaming, barking almost, like, at the songs the whole time. And especially Taylor Swift, like, are her concerts 3 hours long? I know that's, like, not really saying anything because I went to Reset, and which is a festival, but, like, she's one person performing that long. Like, okay, girl. But also there are a lot of comments being like, there's a difference between screaming and singing. You can sing as loud as you want. I don't fully agree with that one, but it's kind of just like, especially with Taylor Swift, it's such. I think her fan base is really toxic. I'm just gonna go out there and say it because they'll be like, we don't do mean Swifties over here. But then some of the, like, absolute worst people you interact with online and most heinous individuals are Swifties. Like, okay, we need to pick and choose. Either be a horrible, horrible person and just be rude online, or be a genuine and caring fan base. You can't have both, Let's see this. Oh, whoops. Is this Ed Sheeran? Okay, that one's kind of funny. Also, they are so off key. Oh my god. What happened to concert etiquette? I think one of my good friends, she is a frequent concert goer, and me and her have actually had quite a few conversations about concert etiquette. Because honestly, I think the resurgence of concerts after COVID, concert etiquette went out the window. It's not a thing anymore to newer concert goers or people who even their whole thing of the whole thing during COVID and like afterwards of like main character energy, like live your life like you're the main character. First of all, I'm like a background character in my own life. Okay, we just need to get that out of the way. But like the whole main character energy, acting like you're the only person who matters type of deal, I think has also created a very toxic, kind of way to go about immensely public settings, because a bunch of people will think, yeah, this is my day. I will just scream and sound like I'm honestly dying. This girl needs help. I mean, I'm praying for you, girlie. But it's like horrible to see, because then also you see the rise of like the whole thing of people throwing stuff on stages at performers, and like they didn't ask for that, of course, like throw up like whatever, but then like the whole thing of someone throwing ashes on Pink as she was performing, like that's insane. Or performers having water bottles thrown at them while they're just trying to sing, like they're not our little monkeys running around entertaining us. You know, they are real human people, even though they are massive celebrities at a point. But they are also just people trying to perform for a fan base. But then it gets into the whole thing of you comment on it like this. Concert etiquette is a thing. Which, yes, literally, I think we just have to be more aware of the fact that people are around us who are also like trying to live and experience the things we are experiencing, and nothing is a one-sided experience at a point, especially of, you know, public spaces like this. It's like you try to say something, you're like, hey, maybe you should be more considerate about those around you who also wanted to have a good time and experience this great thing, like maybe this life-changing moment. But then they're like, yeah, I was being polite. But like, no, you're literally screaming, basically not even saying words, just like guttural screaming at a concert. First of all, how are you not embarrassed? And second of all, I'm embarrassed for you. Like, you are grown people. I just... Also, POV, you don't treat people with kindness. Okay, and these comments does... Caroline, you have to work on your grammar. That's where I'm gonna leave my comments on Caroline. I also think it is different if, like, the performer wants you to scream along. If they say, like, scream if whatever. Like, I was at Boy Genius, and I think it was Julian Baker. She was like, yell if you have stomach problems, and a crowd full of gay people. Yeah, we got stomach problems, bestie. Or it's like when Phoebe Bridgers made a comment about how she thinks it's really funny and really enjoys when Boy Genius is singing Satanist, that she just hears a crowd of gay people essentially yelling, kill the bourgeoisie. Like, if it's something the performer enjoys and publicly talks about, like, yeah, this is a really funny thing, whatever, then that's okay. But to just scream the entire time and like just ruin the experience for those around you who also paid the same amount of money as you to experience this thing, like, you have to be conscious of other people around you. It's not that hard to comprehend. Also, okay, this is a thing which was happening during Harry Styles' tour. Is he still on tour? I literally don't know. I feel like this man has been touring for like 16 years. But like that, okay, imagine he's British, right? He's a British bloke. But I feel like both videos I've talked in British accents. But like imagine you're from a different country. You go to America. I don't know what country this was performed in, but like when he was performing in America, and then he just has a bunch of people. I know that's his own lyric, but imagine having a stadium of people scream at you, "Leave America," when America, let's just say, a little racist, a little anti-immigrant for being a country founded on immigrants. Immigrants who came in and desecrated, murdered, and horribly treated the natives here. We don't need to get into the nuance of American culture today, but let's just think about that one really quick. Think about not screaming "Leave America" to a British bloke. Like, okay, that's so. We have Noah Beck. Wait. Well, let's not think about the fact that I was Noah Beck, but there's no reason to scream like that, just in the middle of a song. I get, what, did you like spit water? First of all, not hot. People have to stop spitting water. Disgusting. I don't even know what he did, but I'm gonna have some closing thoughts. That may just repeat thoughts I've said. But I just think, frankly, everyone needs to get out of this I'm the only person, I'm the main character mindset and just become aware of themselves. Like, just become self-aware a little bit. Be as delusional as you want in the private of your own home. Oh, my desk is so small. I keep hitting it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But like I said, be as delusional as you want. That's not for me to judge, okay? I spend 99% of my time alone in my room. I am pretty delusional. But let's maybe be courteous of people in public, especially people who paid a lot of money to see the same exact thing you're seeing. How about let's not be the person who ruins that experience? You ever thought about that?